The engines on the island of Sodor were very busy. They wanted to finish their jobs quickly because tonight was Halloween. The engines loved being invited to the Fat Controller's Halloween party, and after the Halloween part they liked to hear stories about scary diesels and spooky steam trains. That evening the Fat Controller came to the shunting yards where Henry, Rosie and Edward were waiting.
Edward and Henry, I need you to work in the scrapyards tonight. A delivery of steel must be made straight away.
Yes, sir.
Rosie was worried. She knew the scrapyard was very spooky.
Look out for ghosts. It is Halloween after all.
There's no such thing as ghosts, Rosie. You worry too much.
It's a figment of your imagination, Rosie. There's nothing to be scared of.
And the two engines puffed off. The sun was setting and it was starting to get dark.
Imagine, being scared on Halloween, Eddie.
Oh, the scrapyards, Henry.
Just plain silliness, if you ask me.
Edward and Henry enjoyed being brave. But when they arrived at the scrapyards, it was very dark. Everywhere was spooky.
Oh, crap.
Oh, dear.
As Edward and Henry shoved slowly, they could hear strange sounds coming from the darkness.
The hell was that?
I don't know.
Edward and Henry hadn't a clue it was only the wind whistling through the twisted scrap. As the engines puffed slowly down the track, the air grew colder and the sky turned darker. Spencer was lurking nearby. The sneaky engines saw the chance to scare some Sodor engines. When Edward and Henry steamed by, Spencer groaned and moaned. It sounded spooky.
What was that? You said there was no such thing as ghosts.
Think about my imagination, you said.
Then Edward and Henry saw some trucks clattering and clanging by themselves.
What's my bumpers?
Help! It's a ghost! Let's get away from here!
They didn't know it was just Spencer bashing the buffers. The big naughty engine was having lots of fun.
I think we got away from that ghost.
But it wasn't over yet. Edward and Henry had stopped outside the smelting shed doors. They gasped as the lights flickered on and off, and the piles of scrap lay beside the tracks. Their wheels felt as if they were frozen, but they had to go inside to do the job.
Man, I sure hope the ghost ain't in there.
Me too.
With a big whoosh of steam and a peep of a whistle, the two friends puffed slowly inside. Inside, there were chains dangling everywhere and shadows danced across the walls.
Gotta be brave. Crystal might be watching us.
But it was scary. Edward was turning round, ready to shunt some trucks. A great whoosh of sparks lit up the shed.
Bust my boiler!
Edward was very scared. He didn't realize a huge white tarpaulin. It fell, covering Edward from funnel to tender.
Ah! The ghost has got me!
And he steamed away as fast as his wheels would carry him. Henry thought Edward was a ghost, and he raced out of the smelting shed.
Holy crap, the ghost is after me!
What? A ghost? Ah! I'm getting out of here! Mommy!
Henry was right behind him, and Edward was right behind Henry.
The ghost has got me!
Spencer, Henry and Edward raced towards the sheds. The sheds were quiet and peaceful. All the engines were fast asleep. Henry's whistle soon woke them up.
It's Henry! Something must be wrong!
Suddenly she saw Henry and Spencer racing into the yards.
Stop!
Henry and Spencer applied their brakes and screeched to a stop.
There's this ghost chasing us!
Oh no!
Just then, Edward raced past the signal box. Then the wind blew the white tarpaulin off him.
Hey, that's no ghost! It's Edward!
The three engines didn't feel scared anymore, but they were rather embarrassed. Soon the Fat Controller arrived. He did not look happy at all.
What in the world is all this noise and bother? It's causing confusion and delay.
But sir, the trucks were rattling by themselves.
And, we did hear some moaning.
And groaning.
The Fat Controller turned to Spencer.
Do you have anything to do with this, Spencer?
Well, yes, I did all those scary things back at the scrapyards.
For your punishment, Spencer, you will have to do Henry and Edward's work tonight. I think these two have had enough scares for one night.
Yes, sir.
And Spencer chuffed away. Whenever Edward and Henry return to the scrapyards, they know there's nothing to be scared of. There's no such things as ghosts. It's just a figment of the imagination.
When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake, spooks come out for a swing and wake. Happy haunts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grim grin and ghosts come out to socialize. Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide, for a silly spook may sit by your side. Shrouded in the damp disguise, they pretend to terrorize. Grin and ghosts come out to socialize.
When you hear the knell of a requiem bell, weird glows gleam where spirits dwell. Restless bones etherealize, rise as spooks of every size.
As the moon climbs high o'er the dead oak tree, spooks arrive for the midnight spree. Creepy creeps with eerie eyes start to shriek and harmonize. Grin and ghosts come out to socialize. If you would like to join a jamboree, there's a simple rule that's compulsory.
Mortals pay a token fee.
Rest in peace, the haunting's free. So hurry back, we would like your company.